Behold my... Don't disrupt the dogs. Hey, hi, hello! I'm Queen of Vikings, and today I'm doing my long-awaited tattoo tour. I have been postponing this like crazy because, first of all, I had a big piece that I just finished, so I wanted that to look pretty whenever I finally did this video. But every time I think about sitting down and getting this done, I get another piece. So I'm just gonna have to do multiple tattoo tours at some point. I figure we're gonna make this easy, start from top to bottom. Bottom. Marty, don't make a joke about that. Let's start. All right. First thing is... I think you can see it well, but yeah, this is a tattoo. This is a birth rune. It's Gebo. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to speak. Jesus, I probably should have practiced this before doing it. This is Gebo, which means gift. This can mean a physical gift, spiritual gift. If you don't know, I got a few spiritual gifts, so very fitting. The story with that is actually for years, before even knowing what that really meant, I just always drew an X on my face with eyeliner. So I was like, well, all right, let me go get it tattooed so I can stop drawing it on every time. And then I sat myself for a second. I was like, that's wild. That's crazy to do. So I started looking up, like, different facial tattoos, what they mean. And I'm Nordic. So I started looking up runes and symbols. And I looked up October's birth rune, and it was a f***ing X. So the whole time I've been drawing my birth rune on my face, and I had no idea. So that was great. Love that. Now we're getting to the back. So this right here is actually for my grandfather. He has those glasses and that mustache, and I got it for his 69th birthday. Because he's always got my back. Then, well, might as well tackle the giant, thing, which is... I don't know how much I can show of this. If you want to see more, it's on passes. But, like, I'm gonna try to... I think that's as much as I can get without getting banned. But these are my wings. They go... right there. My wings also have a spiritual meaning for me. So I am a firm believer that everybody does have spiritual wings. We all have wings. And anytime I envisioned mine, they were very feathery like that with a big arch around them. So that's why the around is like that. Brought this idea to my tattoo artist, and she did it so perfectly. That is exactly how I envisioned my wings. So it's kind of my way of connecting more to my spirituality. I call this the fuck it up arm. So here we go. All right, I'm just gonna keep looking here because that's where my camera is. So this right here, actually Norse Forged tattooed me. I did not know what he was tattooing, but this is Hel's Bindrund, who is a goddess I worship. So she's always on me, which made me really happy. He did a really good job. I like it. This is a ram skull. I'm stubborn as hell, and I got it on Friday the 13th. This is a Dead by Daylight tattoo, and there's a little V right there, and that is for my bestie Vaughn. He also has a Q on this wrist for me. We got a matching tattoo because we love Dead by Daylight. He actually introduced me to it, so thank you, Vaughn, for that. This is my Twitch tattoo that I got when I made Twitch Partner. I said that I was gonna get it, and I did. This is a matching tattoo I have with my dad. We got that, I think I was like 19 or 20. Every single photo we've ever taken together, we've always done this. So I feel like that was very fitting. This was a Twitch choice. It was during, I think, the Donathon. And it was Twitch picks my next tattoo. And they chose this. And originally, the little guy here, it was a frog. But I don't fuck with frogs all that much. So this is a little bearded dragon. Ain't he cute? You get a little mushroom. I do want all of these, like, line work pieces to be, like, shaded in. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So I actually got this redone. Because this used to look like this one. So this is the Lion King because I love the Lion King. This is a matching tattoo with Wheezy. She has a pastel one on her leg, and I have this one. This is the Jackass symbol. So if the Jacksville? No, I was gonna say Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, all of that group, Weeman, everyone on there has this piece. Now there's a backstory to this because I got this out of spite. So I like the fourth, I think the new one is the fourth one. The fourth one had just come out. My hubby's been obsessed with Jackass since he was younger, and I've seen like bits and pieces, but never really like sat down to watch the movies. So when the fourth one was coming out, I said I was interested in watching it, so we binged 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, all of them. We get into the fourth one, we're watching the movie, super great, and I noticed they all have the tattoo. And I'm like, oh, that's a really cool tattoo idea. I think I'll get that. I mean, rightfully so. He looks at me and he's like, you're not a big enough fan to have that. Which, fair, because it had been a solid week ago that I had seen all the movies for the first time. But Braddy but bratty. So the next day, I booked my tattoo appointment and I got the jacket symbol out of spite. This right here, both of these are one tattoo. So this is Jack Sparrow's tattoo. So Jack Sparrow is obviously a character from Pirates of the Caribbean, but he's a comfort character for me. I can watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies forever and never get sick of them. I have a very, very deep connection with Jack Sparrow's character. Yeah, is an inside joke with my friend group. Whenever someone says something kind of like wild, like someone that we know is not gonna follow through on something, like, oh, I'm gonna start eating healthy, we go, yeah, you are. Yeah. It's kind of like a way to like poke fun, but now it has turned into such brain rot that we will just look at each other and just go, yeah. And we piss ourselves laughing. This is funny to nobody but our friend group. So we got yeah tattooed on us. This was done by a friend in a living room. I feel like you can tell that. It's actually Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas because he is my favorite character. This I got for Halloween. It's a bat. I really like bats. I have no meaning. I like bats. Bats are sweet. This one means something to me. So this jellyfish, so for those that don't know, I kind of have like an adoptive internet daughter. I've known her for almost like 2 years now, and I call her my jellyfish. And I've kind of taken a maternal role with her. So, I wanted to get that because I wanted to show her how much she did mean to me. And how much that even if we end up talking somehow, which I don't know why because I'm her mother, she's important to me. I don't know. I love my little bove. This is a hyena. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a hyena skull and a hyena outline. So I worked with a hyena. Her name was Edna. I'll probably put a video here of her. What is it? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the kisses. What? Oh, you're bringing me a toy? You know you're gonna hide it. Okay. Eddie! Hi, pretty girl. When I used to work at the zoo, and I felt deeply connected to her, so when I left, I got her exact outline with a hyena skull, so she's with me always. The Playboy Bunny I got at Montreal Comic Con, my first one, so that's a memory from that. And also out of spite, because again, hubby said, hey, don't get that. And so I got it. So this is supposed to be an axe, but part of it is gone. And Wheezy has another one, so they're supposed to look like two axes crossing, but hers really faded. Like, there's just a line. And that's it. So that's what's left of that one. I'm gonna get some more stuff on here, but I think that's it for this one. Moving on to here, this is Jormungandr, world serpent from Nordic mythology. His name is literally written in runes here. Do I have anything else on this arm? I don't think so. We're moving to the lower half. This. This is Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, but properly. I don't want to get too close and show you because, quite honestly, it is not my favorite tattoo. The person who did it kind of messed it up, and it hurt so bad that I don't want to go get it fixed, even though I probably should. I will one day, but not right now. So this is mountains and the word Titus, and there's an E and a C in here. So this is actually the place where I met my childhood best friend. It was Lake Titus Mountains, and her name is Emily, and that's my name, starts with a C. And so it's kind of just my tattoo for us. My tattoo for us. I'm going to take my pants off for the next bit, so please hold. We're getting to the lower pieces. This is my wolf. This is my first tattoo. I got this when I was 17 because I got good grades. My mom paid for it. Essentially what that was, I had very bad nightmares. And even to this day when I do have nightmares, there was always this wolf that would show up and get me out of whatever situation I was in. It was kind of like my guardian angel, and I still 100% don't know the identity of the wolf, but they still show up when I have nightmares. But they're always saving me, so I got it on me so I could have my guardian angel on me all the time. And a very important detail with this wolf is they had one yellow eye and one blue eye. When I brought this up with my mom, she kind of just assumed that it was probably an ancestor because those are the Swedish flag colors. I still don't know what it is, but that's it. There's my heart spiderweb. I got this in Toronto with my friends. I actually don't really have a meaning to this one. I just thought it was pretty. It didn't hurt that bad. It took like maybe 45 minutes. So, knee tattoo for 45 minutes it really wasn't that bad. Oh, it is on this side. I can't show that one, but I have one on my butt cheek and it says not yours. If you want to see it, you can go to Passes and you'll be able to see it because bikini pictures show my booty and you'll see it. Now, the moment that I have been waiting for, you can already kind of see it if you recognize this tail. My Toothless tattoo. This is the first time in video that I'm revealing it. Alright, it's really dry at the moment, but I also gotta fix his little eyes. He's a little too cross-eyed. There's supposed to be a little bit more black in this one. So once it heals, I just gotta go back. But here it is. Jesus. Okay. I am so happy with him. I love it. He looks like he's crawling up my leg, which is the intent. I'm really happy with it. And then we've got only a few left, but I don't know how I'm gonna show this. So this is, I call it my pet cemetery, for lack of better word. She's still alive. This is Lady. She's my first dog. That's her paw print. This is Minnie Faye. She's no longer alive. That's her paw print. This spot is reserved for her younger brother, Oreo, who I have in there and who's in my pets video. And up here will be Perlita, who's also in that other room. To end us off, because I think I got all of them. I don't even know how many that was. Marty, tell me at the end how many tattoos this is. This is Gucci. This was my first tricolored hognose snake, and she also unfortunately had passed away, so I got her on me forever. And I have already scheduled 2 new tattoo appointments, so I got one for my wrist here, and then I'm in the process of getting this arm done. Hi, this is Queen from the future. I finished my half sleeve, so I'm going to show you guys. So this is the goddess Hel, and for reference, the goddess Hel, she is the goddess of the sick, the wounded, the bad. Basically, if you didn't pass in battle or didn't end up in Frey and Freya's realm, you ended up with her, which is not necessarily a bad thing, depending on how you lived your life. And she is a very big symbol of balance, of life, death, and so she is one of Loki's children. She was born like this, with half human, half corpse, half dead. So here's my kind of interpretation of her. There's a skeleton side. She's very shiny because I just creamed her. This is kind of how she looks to me. When I described how she looked as a person, this is what my art came up with. Yeah, there's my half sleeve of a beautiful goddess who is now on me forever. And let me tell you, after getting my thigh, I understand now why most people with tattoos start with the top half. Because that bottom half fucking sucks. All of these tattoos have taken one session, including my back, except for Toothless. Toothless took 2 full 8-hour days, and I'd say probably like 5 or 6 hours on the last day. My back I did in one sitting, that was 5.5 hours. I don't recommend doing that. That was terrible, and I got ink flu, which was not great. Basically what that is you push your body way too hard when you get tattooed, and you literally get a fever. I pushed myself way too hard. I have to go back. I have to finish, clean up some lines a little bit, because towards the end, she was just trying to get it done for me. But I don't recommend doing that for a back piece. No, it was bad for me. So that's not my recommendation. If you are considering getting a tattoo, whether it's for the first time or the 100th time, I'm still going to tell you, make sure you sleep well the night before. You eat something before your tattoo. Bring some food with you to eat while you're getting tattooed. Bring some water. My personal favorite thing to bring is Pedialyte, anything with electrolytes like Gatorade, something like that, to boost your blood sugar, because that's going to drop significantly when you start getting tattooed. If you are a reader, you can bring a book. I usually just download episodes of TV shows. Right now it's been Hoarders I've been watching, binging it, and it was really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tattoo tour. There will be more in the future, I can promise you that. If you have any questions about tattoos or the tattoos that I have, please leave them in the comments. If you like this kind of thing, and maybe next time I get a big tattoo, I'll vlog it. Thank you. Subscribe. Subscribe. Like, comment, and bye!